What are some of my personal conclusions as a result of my experience at 3 Mile Island? One, there was just significant gross operator errors. There were poor maintenance procedures and inadequate operator qualification and training. The operators in this plant were trained to operate nuclear submarines. They had received very little training to operate a commercial pressurized water reactor. I feel that there was a potential for sabotage. Remember the closed valve, remember the argument over the open-closed position. The NRC cannot be let off the hook either. They failed to distribute similar incident information from Davis Bessie, and the information should have been distributed. During the accident and following the accident, there was a tremendous federal and state political infight. Who was going to be the hero of 3 Mile Island? Federal agencies said, we want to be the hero. State agencies said, we want to be the hero. There wasn't very much sharing of information between the two, and it was virtual chaos. And another result of this is that it caused the downfall of 2 corporations. When I was employed by Babcock and Wilcox, General Public Utilities. My overall conclusion as a result of my experience at 3 Mile Island is that we had and still have the power to understand and control nuclear power, even in the event of serious operator errors or plant maintenance, and maybe even in the face of sabotage. We were tested with fire. We were tested with all the science that could be thrown at us, and we came out. We shut this plant down without major incident to either the environment, to the personnel surrounding the plant, but we did destroy the plant. The plant now resides in Idaho Falls, and its major pieces have been removed from the containment and buried. Some of the fallout, not fallout from nuclear, but fallout in the financial and political arena. Viability of the nuclear industry has been destroyed. We are now beginning to recover vitality of the nuclear industry. The B&W Products Group, which I was part of, was sold. Cancellation of a large number of nuclear reactors. Maybe some of you remember the Washington Political Power System had bought in the order of, I believe, 12 reactors. They were all canceled. In fact, for the Southwest employees, if you go down to the part of the campus where the second gate is, you'll see one of the reactor vessels I was part of. Excessive cost burdens and litigation and licensing issues increase exponentially. And the public became terrified of nuclear power. Think back to the anti-nuclear demonstrations and even to the distrust of the public today about nuclear power. They envision a power plant like Hiroshima, Nagasaki bomb. They are not. And eventually GPU sold. Some of my memories, my time in the emergency response team was Carter's visit and its consequences to our operation of the reactor system in Lynchburg. It was very comforting to know that all the nuclear industry came together. People from Westinghouse, GE, and at the time combustion engineering, were flown by the corporations into Lynchburg. We had total cooperation. We were united in our effort to control and mitigate the consequences of this accident. The team dedication. All the people that were assigned to the emergency response team were dedicated to seeing that this reactor was safely shut down. And there were chicken bones and soda cans all over the office, all the time. The living conditions were about an 8,000 square foot war room in which there was dorm style cots set up. in this area that we were assigned were moved out of their offices. We had an open office concept. The managers lost their offices, and those were turned into dorm rooms. The security was absolute. We didn't want to go outside because the dangers were either getting impaled by a telephoto lens or getting a microphone crammed down your throat. There was a never-ending supply of fried chicken, pizza, and snacks. I don't know how I can still eat pizza and fried chicken. For 6 weeks, that's what we ate. In a few minutes, we will have an open panel discussion, and we'll answer questions that you may have. This concludes my presentation. I want to thank CPS for hosting this, for you